Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and we had some sad news today. A fairly big figure in the bodybuilding world, Greg Kovacs, died yesterday at 44 years old of a heart attack. And a lot of people are asking, what do I think killed him? Do I think it was the steroids? Do I think it was his body weight? Well, I'm going to say that it's probably a lot of contributing factors. Can you say that everyone who uses steroids is going to die young? No. We still have plenty of guys from the 60s and 70s who juiced their brains out, who are now in their 70s and they're healthy and doing well. There's plenty of them. Arnold Schwarzenegger. But was it possibly a factor? Yeah, very much. Because to be at Greg Kovacs' size, he was the biggest bodybuilder in the world for a long time. For quite a few years in the IFBB, biggest bodybuilder in the world. It's reasonable to assume that he used mind-boggling amounts of drugs, probably more than a lot of your current top IFBB guys. All right, he had to use tons of insulin. Using massive supraphysiological doses of insulin can shorten your health and cause organ damage and other problems. There were stories that he was hooked on Nubain, which is a popular narcotic among competitive bodybuilders, which again can contribute to heart attacks. You've also got the fact that the guy used to bulk to over 400 pounds. If you are 400 pounds, there's a very good chance that you're going to die of a heart attack at a much younger age than most people. And he was a competitive bodybuilder, and this is one that people get upset with me when I say this. I'm sorry, but it's truth. It is a reality. It is not healthy to compete in bodybuilding, even if you are drug-free. Dieting down to those levels of body fat is not healthy. It has a measurable negative effect on your health markers, on your blood work. We can see it, particularly around contest time. All of these things combined probably contributed to this man dying at 44. But irrespective of the fact of whatever caused the man's death, a lot of people who I've talked to have actually said he was a really good guy. I never met the guy personally myself, but they have always said that he seemed like a pretty good guy. He wasn't an asshole. He wasn't mean to anybody. So when you see someone who really wasn't a bad person, for them to die young, I think it's a bad thing. Whatever the cause of his death, I think it's a tragic thing that a person who did dedicate their life to training, who was an inspiration to a lot of people, and by all accounts was a pretty good guy overall, I think it's sad that he died at 44. And so let's give big Greg Kovacs a moment of silence while I give you guys a bicep shot.